Okay, let's start. For today's video presentation, I will be presenting the lesson 9 of our topic outline, which is the dehydration, sweating, thirst, overexertion or overtraining, hyperthermia, and hypothermia. So, mao ni ang atuang i-tackle. Now, let's have a brief introduction about our topic. When too much water is lost from the body, its organ cells or tissues fail to function as they should, which can lead to dangerous complications. This can be through dehydration, sweating, urinating, or suffering from diarrhea. So these are the causes of water loss in our body. So i-discuss na to ni siya isa-isa. Now let's start with thirst. Sometimes your thirst is stronger than usual and continues after you drink. You may even experience blurred vision and fatigue. Frequent excessive tears or tears that can't be quenched can be symptoms of serious medical conditions such as dehydration, diabetes, heart, liver, kidney failure, and sepsis. So, mauni siya ang mga complications kung dili ta magsigi og inom og tubig, maka-dehydrate sa atong body. It can cause diabetes, heart, liver, kidney failure, and sepsis. So those are the complications. Now, to remain healthy, you need to drink fluid regularly throughout the day. So it is advised that you drink 7 to 8 glasses of water, and increase your water intake by eating water-rich foods such as watermelon, tomatoes, orange, and lemon. So these are water-rich foods. And a good way to know if you're getting enough fluids is to check your urine. If it's light in color, high in volume, and does not have a heavy smell, you are probably getting enough fluid. So kung dili kaayo yellow ang inyong ihi, tapos dili kay siya pod baho, so it is the determinants na dili ra kulang og tubig ang imuhang lawas. So kung yellow kay na imong ihi, meaning kulang og tubig ang imuhang body. And if you fail to replenish the fluids you lose and fail to respond to your thirst by drinking fluids, you can become dehydrated or loss of fluid in our body. You need to take in extra fluids when you are outdoors in hot weather. So, kung init kayo, need ka og more water kay ang kainit mo absorb na sa imuhang fluid. Or if you're engaging in vigorous activities, kanang nag-exercise ka, so you need ka mo inom og daghan tubig. Have diarrhea or vomiting or have a fever. So these are the circumstances wherein you need to take extra fluids. Now, to avoid dehydration, make sure you drink enough water and other fluids. Katong mga rich in water ng mga foods. Replenish electrolytes lost through sweat with sports drinks or enhance water. And take frequent breaks from hot environments or strenuous activities. So kung sikag trabaho under the heat of the sun, you need to take a rest. Okay, use a damp cloth to lower your body temperature and reduce sweating. and avoid drinking heavily caffeinated, alcoholic, and sugary beverages, especially when you're working out or exerting yourself. So those are the things we need to do to avoid dehydration or to avoid loss of water in our body. Now let's proceed to the overexertion. These types of injuries are usually caused by repetitive motion, such as typing, lifting heavy objects, or working in an awkward position. These are the causes of overexertion injuries, includes sports and exercise, motion control video games, and hobbies like woodworking, building, and remodeling. So kung mag-exercise ka, you need to what? Kung mato ka og gym, you need to ask guidance from the instructor. Kay kung masipyat ka og perform or execute isa ka specific na exercise, that may be caused overexertion or overtraining. Okay? So kung kana pong magdula ka og mga video games tapos ang imong position bisag unsa na lang imong position, that can cause overexertion. Now next, to avoid physical overexertion, practice good posture, utilize ergonomic workspaces, and lift lighter loads and use proper lifting techniques, and decrease the distance you must stretch to lift a heavy object. So those are the things you need to do to avoid physical overexertion. Take frequent breaks from physical, repetitive, and challenging activities. You need to take break. Kung mag-exercise ka, dapat na apoy time for break. And include strength training and stretching in your regular exercise routine. And know and respect your body's limits. So kung di na kaya, you need to take a rest. Okay, let's proceed to sweating. Is a bodily function that helps regulate your body temperature, or also called perspiration. Sweating is the release of a salt-based fluid from your sweat glands. Changes in your body temperature, the outside temperature, or your emotional state can cause sweating. So kung init kayo ang panahon, it can cause sweating, or kanang mangulba ka, emotional state man na. Mangulba ka or makita ka sa imong crush, no? It can cause sweating, or even kanang mga mukaon ka og halang na mga pagkaon. It can cause sweating. Sweating is in normal amounts is an essential bodily process. Not sweating enough and sweating too much can both cause problems. The absence of sweat can be dangerous because your risk of overheating increases. And then excessive sweating may be more psychologically damaging than physically damaging. So kung dili kayo kasing tanon, di ba ang singot is i-bodily waste manggihapon na. So you need to release that. So kung dili kayo ka singtanon, risk ka of overheating or mag-overheat. Tapos kung magsigip ka og singtanon kaayo ka, it's more on the psychological aspect. Dili siya physical damaging. It's more on the psychological. So I don't know say specific consequences. So, di na kita mo go deeper diya. Now, to make sure you are comfortable and minimize your sweating, to make yourself more comfortable and minimize your sweating, wear several light layers of clothing that allow your skin to breathe. Remove layers of clothing as you heat up. Wash the dried sweat off of your face and body for optimum comfort. can change out of sweaty clothing to reduce the risk of bacterial or yeast infections. So kung gisingot na kay ka, ang gigamit ni mga t-shirt or any cloth nga imong gigamit pag exercise, humana na mag-ilis dayon ka, no? And then kung init kayo ang panahon, of course, dapat di pud ka magsigi og jacket kay it can cause so much sweating kung igang na gani ang panahon, baga pa kay ka og suot. Drink water or sports drinks to replace fluids and electrolytes lost through sweating. And then apply an underarm antiperspirant or deodorant to reduce odor and control sweating, and remove foods from your diet that increase your sweating. Okay, kanang mga katong gihatag nga example ganina, kanang magsige na lang kaog kaon og halang, no? Sige ra pug kaog sington. So minimize lang. Dili siya necessary nga kuan gyud i-stop ang pag-practice. I-minimize lang, dili pirmi. Now let's proceed to hyperthermia and hypothermia. Let us discuss the difference between these two. If we talk about hypothermia, it happens when your body's temperature drops to dangerously low levels because of the cold environment. Or when you're on hypothermia, when your temperature climbs too high and threatens your health, it's known as hyperthermia. It refers to several conditions that can occur when your body's heat regulation system can't handle the heat in your environment. So kung maubos ang imong temperature, kung bugnaw kayo ang panahon, hypothermia na. Kung taas po kayo, ginang grabe na kinang hilanat, taas kayo imong temperature, that is hypothermia. Hyperthermia. Okay, mo na ikalahian sa hypo o hyper. Now, preventive measures are key to avoid hypo and hyperthermia. Now, clothing. The simplest steps you can take involve the clothing you wear. Dress in layers on cold days. Even if you don't think it feels very cold outside, it's easier to remove clothing than it is to battle hypothermia. Cover all body parts and wear hats, gloves, and scarves in a cool environment. Also take care when exercising outdoors on cold days. Sweat can cool you down and make your body more susceptible to hypothermia. So kung bugnaw kayang panahon, to prevent hypothermia, dapat mag-jacket ka, especially sa mga lugar nga bugnaw kayo. So, proper dressing lang ang pangkontra na. And then staying dry. Staying dry is also important. Avoid swimming for long periods and make sure that you wear water-repellent clothing in rain. If you're stuck in the water due to a boat accident, try to stay as dry as possible in or on the boat. Avoid swimming until you see help nearby. Keeping the body at a normal temperature is important to preventing hypothermia. So kung nangaligo mo, samot na kung maligo ka sa bugnaw kayo ang kanang tubig, so ayaw pagpundo diha og mga pila ka oras. No, you need to take a rest to avoid hypothermia. Or kaning example diri, kung ma-accident mo in the middle of the you need to stay dry as long as possible, again to avoid hypothermia. And being in the heat means taking the following precautions. Take cool down breaks in the shade or in an air conditioned environment. If you don't need to be outside in extreme heat, stay indoors or stay well hydrated. Drink water or drinks containing electrolytes such as Gatorade or Powerade every 15 to 20 minutes when you're active in the heat. Not energy drinks or caffeine. This can cause serious heart problems in healthy adults. That is why ang kanang ginainom mostly sa mga players kanig yung Gatorade. Kay kung mo engage ka og mga physical activities, mo init man ginayang imuhang lawas. So to avoid hyperthermia, you need to drink water or alternative ana is ang Gatorade. Wear lightweight or light-colored clothing when outdoors. And if your home isn't well air-conditioned, consider spending time in an air-conditioned mall, library, or other cool public place during hot spells. And that would be all. Thank you for watching and listening, and I hope you learned something today. And for your activities, you can now start answering. I've already posted it in our Google Classroom. Oh, no, in our Genu. So thank you so much and see you next week for another video presentation. This is the end of our pre-final discussion. Thank you.